Hi there folks, I'm Capt Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report. This weekend we had a cold front come in Friday, and it's pushing that water out, so the tide should be extra low. What I've been doing on low tides, been coming up underneath the bridge and coming right in here to the highway channel. We've been coming all the way to the back, working this corner right here for black drum, sheephead, and redfish. Been kind of stacking on this points. If you don't get them right there, you can come on in. And all this channel coming all the way back to Brown Root Flat, all the way till it dead ends. Them redfish. There's been trout back here in the back on artificials, redfish on live shrimp, either free lining or with the Carolina rig. They've been good fish, especially when that tide is gone. If all that water is gone out of them flats, then them fish ain't got no choice but come right through this channel. All this deep water following the highway all the way back to Summer Hole. We've been catching good numbers of black drum, redfish. There've been trout. We've even been catching some flounder. There's even some coves off of this highway channel that have been holding good black drum. Either some dead shrimp, live shrimp, cut perch has been doing it. If you catch perch, don't throw them away. Go ahead and use them perch and put them on a Carolina rig and sling them out there. Been good fish, especially when that tide is gone. If you come out here on the east shores, especially when that tide is out, and these deeper pockets right through here, the fish just kind of hold off into these deep pockets all the way to the outside. Been even catching pretty good trout on this edge right here, especially with the north wind. You can come all the way down to the wide channel. This time of the year, there's been black drum holding off. There's been good redfish through here. Been catching a few trout, a bunch of small ones, but if you stay at it with the artificial, I've been using a Berkeley Gulp, a white with the green chartreuse tail, under a popping cork. That has been working real well for myself. So all this area around Brown Root Flats have been holding fish. If you don't get them on that side, even coming over here to the point of Ransom, especially on that north wind, and work this point all the way back around up tight. There's been good trout through here. We've been catching redfish through here. Either live shrimp has been the ticket under a popping cork or a Carolina rig. Either way. There's been good fish on the outside. If you come back into Sunray and start working these islands up against the Sunray channel, all this area through here in these deeper pockets, been holding good redfish. We've been catching some oversized out here in the flats. We've been catching good numbers of black drum through here. Cut perch or cut mullet has been the ticket all through these flats. Black drum, just dead shrimp with just a lead head, has been working real well. About a 3/8 ounce lead head has been working. This deeper pocket, especially when that tide is out, this deeper pocket right here has been holding good reds. Even sea lice this time of the year. Sea lice, you can get them and just kind of step on them, break them a little bit, put them on the hook. Redfish can't resist it. If you get back here in the back, the wind is blowing too hard, and start working this back edge up against these back coves, redfish and black drum has been holding off pretty steady all through here right now. If you're looking for a good sheephead bite, sheephead are starting to come in pretty steady now. All over here, point of Fina docks, all against these piling, these rock piles. Been catching pretty good sheephead all through here with the knocker rig, putting that 1/4 ounce weight, 3/8 ounce weight right on top of the hook. Number 2 Kell hook is what I've been doing, and throwing that baits right up on these granite rocks and this bulkhead. We've been catching slot reds first thing in the morning, and it seems like then all of a sudden the sheephead bite turns on. Also been catching a few good trout through here. Free lining shrimp, or same deal with the good artificial plastic bait, has been working real well. If you come on the other side up against these houses right now, here close to Charlie's pasture, been holding black drum plus a sheephead. Same deal. You cannot tie up to the docks of these houses. If you got a trolling motor, that's the best thing to do is put your trolling motor down, put it on spot lock, and that's been the ticket. If the winds get light, I've been running out here to the jetties. You get that 1 to 2 foot wave height and incoming tide, get on this south jetty in that 25 to 31 foot of water, and I'm using a 3-ounce weight right on top of the hook and dropping live shrimp down. We've been catching some good pompano out here. The pompano are running pretty strong right now. The redfish are out there. There have been oversized reds. There have been slot reds. We've been catching black drum and plenty of sheephead to fill the box. So all this area around Port Aransas and the jetties on both sides, on the inside and on the outside, have been holding good fish if you're able to get out there. Just be careful. The big ships are coming in. They do make big wakes. Don't want anybody to get swamped out there, so really be careful if it's your first time out there. Out here in front of the lighthouse, this shipwreck right out here, we've been catching slot reds. There have been black drum on it. We've also been catching sheephead. I like using a popping cork with about a 2-foot leader and a number 6 treble hook and little piece of shrimp. Seems like you don't get hung up as much. The cork is able to drift across that wreck, and when it does, them sheephead and redfish been pulling me down pretty good right through here. So all of that area in front of the lighthouse, even over here in Big Bayou and Big Slough, and even over here at the lighthouse, when that water comes out, them fish stack right here in this deeper water and this deeper cut. If you don't get them up here in the front, come back down the shrimp boat channel. These little cuts working off the edges of the channel here, going into the back lakes, been holding good fish, especially if that water is down. Just get up into some of these deeper cuts right through here. Good fish through there. Those of you in those shallow water boats, back of South Bay, consistently this time of the year, black drum, redfish. Just be careful. There is a bar out here in the front that you kind of got to get over, especially when that tide is low. If you don't have that shallow water boat and you ain't been back there before, be careful. You'll get stuck right there. But if you can get up in this deeper cut that comes back, redfish and black drum consistently hanging off in there on low tides. Like I said, we got that cool front coming in. After that cool front, and if Corpus Bay lays down, man, coming out here to the L-head, working these rocks through here. There have been good numbers of sheephead, black drum, being a few trout showing up over here. Everything we've been catching has been on live shrimp. If the bay is calm, like I said before, out here at these gas wells out here, man, there are big sheephead out here. The other day we wound up catching one of the bigger ones I've seen, 24-inch sheephead out here. We've been catching bull reds, had a couple 36s, 37s out here. The trout aren't quite there yet, but the redfish, the black drum, the sheephead, they are out here consistently. Using about a 1/4 ounce weight right on top of the hook. Live shrimp has been catching everything. If you go out towards Shamrock a little further east, the trout has showed up. And we've been catching them on live shrimp, just freelining. So all these wells out here in Corpus Bay, when it's doable, are holding good fish. Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Monte.